Hey everybody, welcome to Jones Family Adventures, guys. Today we got a special one, and I know it's been a while since we posted, but we've been trying to find something interesting. You know, we don't want to just put crap out there. So we found something interesting to do because of the garden that you were watching. Our cayennes came in, and they came in real good. There's some real pretty ones. So what we're going to do today is we are going to tie them up so we can make like crushed cayenne peppers type deal. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some fishing line, and it doesn't really matter what test. The lower test is generally better because it's thinner. You don't want a real thick one because then it gets a little bit difficult to tie. So we're going to take some fishing line right here. Got some just basic fishing line here, monofilament. I'm going to leave a good little bit off because what I like to do is do a little knot right down here at the end, and we're going to make us a loop. Okay, and all you do, let me show you how to do this. Take the line, take a fishing line, over under it, like such. Okay, and you wrap it around your finger. All right, then you get that little loop. Take this loop, put it through that, pull it nice and tight. I like to stick my finger in there, pull it, make sure it's good and tight. All right, and I like to take something like this, so I got something to hang them by. Now, there's two ways you can do this. You can do this like this, and just have a straight, long piece of line, and you pretty much just tie them on there by the stem, like so, and you just pretty much tie them on there like that. And you actually tie them. I didn't actually tie it. I just looped it. Or you have it where it hangs like this, and the peppers hang off of it like such. Okay, so we're going to tie us a pepper on there. We're going to get us a good little bit out there. Sounds like there's a storm coming. So we're going to get a good little bit out there. And we're going to loop it around the stem a few times. All right. And come from this side. Put our finger there. Hold that space open. All right. And then we're going to take the fishing line. Grab it. Pull it tight, and you're gonna have a hanging pepper. Now you can hang them like this, or you can hang them like this dry. Either way, as long as they're hanging, and you want them in a cool place, or you don't want them to get wet. All right, so where I like to hang them is in a closet. That way, they're not gonna get wet, no matter what. Say you're cleaning and doing stuff like that, they're not gonna get anything on them. They're just gonna be hanging right there in the closet. So I got a good bit of these to do. Now, there's another way you could do this, but it's a little more difficult. You know, I can't really remember how to do it. So we're just going to do it this way. We're going to loop, tie. This is how you do it. Tie, and then you remember how we did that knot earlier? You do that. You try to work it all the way down the pepper. I'm going all the way down, all the way. All right, you take the loop, you try to scoot this little mess of stuff down there, and you loop it on there, like such. But it's easier just to do the straight tie like that. There is another way. Sorry, I know there's a lot of ways of doing this, guys, and I'm just trying to show different ways you can do it. I'm gonna get a good bit of line out. It's about, I'd say about 4 foot of it. All right, we'll cut that line. Take a little bit of extra line out. Hold that like such. Be careful with knives, guys. If you feel like you can't do it with a knife, do it with scissors. It's a-okay. Not everybody's great with a knife. And then don't fall. And then you're gonna take it and you're gonna tie your knot right through there. All right. Yeah. Well, I got clumsy fingers, guys. But you're gonna tie your knot. You know the gist of it. So let me do this real quick. remember to edit this part out. Starting pretty much when I said let me do this real quick. We're gonna edit that out. Okay guys, sorry about that. I was having problems with this. Alright, so we got it hanging on a single string. Take it through one of the loops that you made. Now you have this loop. This is your hanging loop. That's what you're going to hang them by. You got this loop. You got this little loop that I made earlier. And you just tie her on. I like to do my fishing style tie, which is put your finger on there like such. You wrap her around. Wrap her around. For the life of me, I can't remember the name of it. You wrap her around. And then tie it tight. And look at that. We got two hanging peppers. Now, like I said, you could hang them like this, which looks pretty cool. Or you can hang them hanging like this. And you can put a bunch of them down the sides. So I am going to figure out what way I want to hang all these. Figure out how I'm going to tie them all on. And I'll get back with you guys. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to run it where they're hanging like this. And I got another one ready. Instead of making this loop, because I want them to have a little bit of space, I'm going to take this. I'm going to take my fishing knot, like the one I showed you guys earlier on. I'm going to take it and I'm going to tie them on that way. They still might slide up and down the line, which is fine. I don't plan on messing with these until they're dry, you know. And then when we do that, we will make a video. Michelle will be the one showing you guys like how to process them once they're dried, because I know the hanging part. She knows the part about using whatever it takes to crush them. But see, they'll still slide. They can slide up and down the lines, you know. So that way, if you don't like where it is, you can move it. And also, I like using long lines because it leaves me this little bit of a stem right here. A little bit of a stem. And I can take another pepper and I can use the same line. So I'm not using two different lines and I'm not getting it super short where it's super hard for me to tie it on there, you know. And we'll take this and we'll put it right, take this and we'll put it right through here. All right, and we'll pull her tight, just like that. Now I've got some hanging peppers to do, don't I? So let me get to that. We're gonna do a time lapse of that. You know, that way you don't have to sit through all that. You know, it's kind of boring to sit through. So we're gonna do that, guys. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, guys, so we got some tied on there right here. We got a big old bush right there, and we got our lone wolf over here, and we still got more to go. Quite a few more, but I'm gonna do those off screen. I'm not gonna time lapse or anything. I'm just gonna go ahead and tie them on there and get her done. We had one fall off. The string popped off of it. It's all right, but yeah, I'm gonna do this off screen. Go ahead and tie them so you guys don't have to sit there and watch it, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to tie these suckers up. Okay guys, so I'm going to get to tying and I will see you guys in a little bit. All right guys, so we got them all hung up here. They are right here. Now we, towards the end, instead of tying on single peppers, I put them all the stems together and I tied them in a bushel. They'll still dry the same. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out to the shop, or my shed, and we are going to go and hang them in there. I was thinking about it. I was like, I could use them in my, I could put them in my closet, you know, because they dry just fine out there. But I still want to be able to use my closet. And with these hanging in there, I don't want messing with them or too much stuff. So we're gonna take them, big old strand of them, and we're gonna take them out to the shed. Now, y'all haven't seen the shed yet, which is fine. We keep our canned foods and extra supplies that we need in there, and that way we have them. But I will show you guys real quick what we did, which we haven't got a chance to show you guys. I think if you follow us on Instagram, you might have seen it, a picture of it, but we didn't get a chance to actually film it, which is all of our canned foods right there. Now you got whole tomatoes, there's tomato juice, and there's green beans. And tomato juice, it's good stuff. Good stuff. And you got your whole tomatoes and what have it. But so we're gonna find somewhere to hang these at, and we will. I'll get back on here whenever I find somewhere. All right, guys, welcome back. So found somewhere we're gonna hang them. We got this nail right here. Just hang them just like that, and there you go. They'll stay nice in here, and they'll start drying real good. It's okay that they're like this, because they're still gonna dry as long as they don't get wet. You don't want them getting wet. So I figured out here's perfect. But like I was showing you guys before, and we're gonna do a video on how to can stuff like this when we get the time. We did this stuff, we had to do it in a hurry because we're trying to get ready for storm season out here in NC and winter and everything like that. And we just had to get them done. We didn't have time to set up to record and everything like that. So we apologize, guys, but we will be recording that here soon. But for the meantime, guys, we're gonna have a bunch of videos coming up here soon. We're gonna have a video of us doing pickles. We tried to grow the pickles this year, and we had problems. So we ran into problems. We planted them, and they didn't take. And sometimes that's just the way it is when you're planting stuff. Sometimes you can plant it, you can hope for the best that it'll grow. Sometimes it won't. But there's another thing I was going to show you guys is if you ever grow zucchini, when zucchinis are real huge, you can't eat them. They get really chewy. So what you do is you take them and you hang them. Okay? And this thing will dry out. You don't want it getting wet either. So I have it sitting on my clothesline up towards my porch. So it stays dry and it'll dry out and you get the seeds from it. They're called cedars. Well, and I don't mind them, but zucchini seeds you really don't have to worry about because there's always zucchini. But keep an eye on our videos, guys. We're going to be doing pickles, pickled peppers. Come hunting season, we're going to do some dove hunting, squirrel hunting. I'll do a video on how to make a rabbit box and how I like to, catch possums and what have it, because, I mean, that's just what I like to do. Some fishing videos coming too, guys. Trying to think of anything else. If you're not following us on Instagram, follow us, guys. Keep you updated on there. Even if there's no video, there might be photos. And that's about it, guys. Thanks for coming along with the ride, doing these peppers. I hope they turn out real great. And I will see you in the next video, guys. All right, guys. So earlier in the video, I told you guys it was going to rain. And a few dark clouds. It wasn't lightning, it won't thunder. But let me show you how quick the rain comes in North Carolina. This is literally 5 minutes after I hung them in the shed. And it is just pouring out. Just pouring. Gotta love North Carolina. When it rains, it rains.